Now, before we go, remember that the first country to come up with nuclear weapons was America, followed by Russia. Any other time that that technology was sent through to other countries or was acquired by other countries is considered as proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. And the non-proliferation treaties existed by the time that America was giving technology for the manufacturing of nuclear weapons to the South African government, to Israel, which gave it to the South African government, to France, which gave it to Israel, and which gave it to the South African government. That was proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. When it was done by the Americans, it was not considered to be funding of the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. But now that all the Western countries have got weapons of mass destruction to defend themselves, the moment that Russia tries to give that technology to Iran, the moment China tries to give that technology to North Korea, all of a sudden, it is proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, which must be punished and criminalized as a crime by the Financial Action Task Force and all financial institutions. So what they're saying is the moment that non-white nations want to learn how to have nuclear weapons and want to get that technology from the countries that have it, those countries are criminal. Their proceeds and monies to fund those activities shall be criminalized, considered as money laundering, and considered as funding terrorism and funding the proliferation. So it's basically they don't want us to compete. It's the same reason that they have these money laundering laws. Now that Africans are all over the continent, they're all over the world. They've become millionaires and multimillionaires in America. They've become multimillionaires in Europe. The moment they want to take their proceeds and send it back to Africa to develop Africa, they want to send those savings back to Africa for Africa to create banking systems and banking institutions that can help to develop Africa. Those monies can be designated or controlled by financial action rules and regulations that are there to stop money laundering, but in actual fact, they're there to stop the development of Africa.